from Wilton Manors, and we are the W Boys.
Entertainment television has been around the block a few times, honey, and we are finally handling it from an LGBTQ plus point of view. As always, I am joined by my work husband, John Hayden.
Hey, howdy, work wife. Would you be interested, Lord knows I am, in a welcome shot?
I think we've earned this today, and we haven't even started.
We have.
Cheers.
Cheers, babe.
Bam. Bring it down. Bring it up. Cheers to all you at home.
That was delicious.
That was a much better.
That was a much better
than
shot.
the
And
TikTok
if the
trending
bartender's
one.
around, I'm going to need one, another one for each segment.
That was a spicy pumpkin rum chata.
That was delicious.
With a little bit of cinnamon toast crunch,
Yeah.
iced coffee on top of it. So all the sugar.
It tastes like autumn.
Yes.
It tastes like autumn.
Does Florida have autumn?
Yes, it's one weekend, usually around early December.
Okay.
And
so
then
Christmas is also autumn.
Christmas is also autumn, yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
Let's jump in.
Now that we are nice and lubed up, it feels like
honey.
a perfect time to jump in and read our weekly news and reviews. Eric, I saw you with the pot. Spill the tea.
There is some burning, piping tea. We are starting with this first really, really sweet story, John. Gay author and Mariah Carey superfan wrote a children's book called Glitter Boy, and well, it's based on loving Mariah Carey from start to finish. Ian Eagleton is the name of the author. And basically, when he was growing up, he was bullied in high school, like many of us growing up gay are. And Mariah Carey's Honey album saved him from kind of falling into a depression and, you know, really helped him rise above the bullies in high school. And he attributes Mariah to saving his life. 2 years back, he wrote a love letter to Mariah on Twitter, and just recently she reposted also saying that she got the book. How sweet is that? I saw it. I got the book. You are an inspiration. Love you. Let's revisit the original movie trailer that inspired the book.
Everybody, my daughter over there. She's gonna be a really big star one day. You guys in for a real treat. Come on, y'all, give her a hand. Come on, give her a hand.
In a world where proving yourself is everything.
Hey, Billy, can you repeat that verse?
Okay. They don't matter. They're just backup.
One woman is about to get the chance
When the microphone comes, do something special.
to go from unknown
You have got a beautiful voice. I want to produce you.
Yeah, right.
to a world she's only dreamed of.
Don't you be getting all freaky on the first date. It's not a date.
Remember the name, Billy Frank. Turn it up.
I'm on the radio.
I'm a big fan. Maybe we should get together. They want you to work with other producers.
The label makes these decisions.
You can't let them use the best of you.
What makes you think that's the best to me?
Music brought them together.
We're on our way, baby.
Fame could tear them apart.
They need us. We go together. Don't forget that.
But love
He's here!
will never let it end.
To us.
Mariah Carey. Glitter.
Goodness.
Oh my
God. We need a glitter viewing party
we do.
ASAP. It has been so long. All the feels. They don't do trailers like that anymore.
In a world
where Mariah
Carey has a
DJ
bottle of
saved
glitter.
My life.
Oh my
I
God.
love this cast too. So star-studded. Everyone, go home and watch Glitter again. And what a great story. I would love if more artists who are on the scene would pay attention to little stories like this and take the time to repost.
And I love that he wrote the book, and I love that it's probably going to make some people in some red counties cry and try and ban it
right.
from the school library. But Glitter Boy, I am 100% here for. I'm glad that we saw this, and oh my gosh. Oh,
The W Boys love a good band book.
He had a vision of love.
He had a vision of love. And he called it My All. So we could spend the whole show just singing Mariah Carey songs.
Oh, well,
By the way, that was the first time I've ever heard you sing.
yeah, well, some people would say you still haven't.
Yeah, I would say that you're probably better than some of the karaoke regulars I've heard in Wilton Manor. Now in WeHo, not so sure about that.
Yeah, well, yeah, when you've got the whole everybody who does karaoke in WeHo is like trying to be a star. Like you have to be able to sing.
Or they are.
Enter
They
LA
are.
County.
They're
Yeah.
just like on a layover from their national tour of whatever the fuck and coming to a karaoke night.
Yeah.
Making everyone feel awful because they're so good.
Yeah. So be good.
Be better.
Be better. All right. Well, We're Here has never been afraid to go there. Season 4 premieres next weekend with 3 new captivating queens. Well, new may be stretching it. Let's have a look.
Right now in the world, people who are different are being extremely targeted.
Our survival is at risk. We have to stand up.
Because of the drag ban, we have a bigger community to empower. We're just getting started.
Bringing in more voices is essential. The We're Here family just keeps growing.
Hello, the drag queens are here.
We are in Oklahoma and Tennessee.
Because they try to cancel Pride, it's important that we make drag a spectacle. We're not hiding. We're not going anywhere.
Honey, you can't kill drag.
We got an interesting call, concerned that you might get arrested if we do this.
4 seasons later, it's actually harder to be out and proud.
People in the LGBTQ religion, they want us to accept
It's definitely not a religion. It's still a religious cult. I've had someone shoot a bullet through my house for being a gay drag queen running for office.
If you are constantly by yourself, there's no way for you to come past this. It's important that we connect her with someone so that she can find community.
I am transitioning with hormones.
I dream of being able to roll out of bed, look in the mirror and think, you're a beautiful, Jess.
I just want people to see that there are people who are out in the world like this and they're not alone.
We're people with rich stories. Drag queens are at the forefront of this fight.
Violence is never the answer, but drag just might be.
If people see you living your most authentic life, people feel like they can do the same thing.
That's your dad? I was like, that's my dad!
To inspire one person to live out and proud is worth it. When I say we're, you say here. We're here. We're here. And we're not going anywhere.
Here on the set, right? I think it was the welcome shot. It was that welcome shot.
Yeah,
that just got
that's
me.
it.
That trailer looks so sensational. It really does. And what stuck with me the most is that I'm not sure which one of them said it, but it says they said 4 seasons later, and it's even harder to get across the message that drag is love.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a really powerful statement, and I'm tuned in. I'm watching.
Yeah,
I'm watching.
Mean, and you know, it's 3 queens that we know but are new to that show: Sasha Velour, Jada Essence, and Priyanka from Drag Race Canada. Yes.
I love when they kind of cross over.
Right?
It's like when Grey's Anatomy and Private Practice was like, you know, at the height, and they would still do those crossover episodes. Oh, chef's kiss. I love that television.
They were
love.
forcing that second show upon us. Anyway.
Yes. Well, it's funny.
They are leaving the red carpet for Red America, and with compassion and self-determination. The show is really changing with the times. We can't keep dividing ourselves, but when we know that we're right, when we have a message to bring, and we know that the bigots are wrong, we have to step up and say something. And what I've loved about this show all along is that they go into these towns, and they try to make a difference. This season's going to be a little different. It's going to be, they're only going to 2 cities. I believe they're going to do 6 episodes, 3 episodes in each city. So it's not going to be the in and out. There's going to be some good story arc and everything. And I'm just looking forward to it. And as I've been in TV 30 years and so I'm pretty over everything, but this one still hit me. I still love this one.
It's the representation for me. I just love seeing LGBTQ plus forward television on my television screen. So whether it's 3 episodes in one city or it's a different city every week, we're both here, and we're not going anywhere. Speaking of not going anywhere, trying to use this as a segue, I found myself in a James Charles K hole yesterday while putting together my thoughts for this article. But like we have said in the past on the W Boys, we like to spotlight all things LGBTQ, even messy LGBTQ. James Charles is teasing the relaunch of his pop star career with new song, Can We Just Be Friends? So here's the thing. James Charles, under a lot of fire kind of all the time, right? He had those accusations against him, and I'm just going to say accusations and allegations because I'm not trying to have any James Charles fans come for the W Boys, although we're ready.
Although I don't think he was charged with anything.
No, he wasn't, but the scary thing was that there were 15 to 16 other fans who came out and said that James had also sent nudie photos to them as well, back and forth. So no, he didn't get charged for anything, but that still exists in the world.
Still, listen.
I also think it's kind of crazy that he has another song, a previous track called Can You Call Me Back? So this song is called Can We Just Be Friends? And this one's Can You Call Me Back? Are they all questions? Are they all demanding questions, all of his songs? And why? Am I reading between the lines?
You're doing all questions right now, too.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like you're picking up his vibe.
I'm speaking in questions. Anyway, I will not let anyone at home or you, John, forget about this iconic performance live from a local strip mall. Check this video out.
I never learned from love. He doesn't love me, so I tell myself, why do want to pick up the phone? He knows I'm calling because he's don't belong to. Don't let him in, you don't have to kick him out again. Don't be his friend, you know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got rules, I count them. Pop stuff out of the way. I want to sing you guys two of my all-time favorite songs. First, I Need a Sister, Sip of Water. That was a lot of physical exercise. I'm a beauty guru, not a gymnast.
Wow. Okay. I know part of my job, across all my jobs, I've got like 5 of them right now.
Yeah, you're juggling a few.
But across all my jobs, I'm supposed to be in tune and care about pop culture. However, this person, I would be ambivalent, but I just don't care.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on.
Give me another shot. I would rather have that terrible shot we had a couple weeks ago with the orange after.
It was tequila with an orange.
Than sit through his songs, his
song
set. Him talking. I would rather gnaw off my left arm while listening to Anita Bryant sing covers of Madonna's Like a Virgin album.
I love Anita Bryant.
You do?
I do. Oh, no, I love Anita Baker. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, got them mixed up.
Yeah, very different people.
Very different.
Very, very, very different people.
Yeah. I also love Anita Ward. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. My bell. We're very singy today.
We are.
Very singy.
Okay. Well, we talked about Mr. Charles at Coachella.
Mr. Charles,
and
get
Coachella
out.
wraps up this weekend. But again, who cares? Nobody is talking about what was once and recently the quintessential music festival. So far, the only buzz out of the festival is a lip reader saying she saw Taylor Swift apologize to her boyfriend for being drunk at an after party. Ooh. Lana Del Rey and Tyler, the Creator, are great and would have been super in 2018. No Doubt is performing, which undoubtedly would have been great in 2006. VIP there once meant the veriest importantiest of people. These days, I could probably get in. That's a red line. That's a red flag. That's a big red light siren going over. I mean, you've been out there and you know when it was great. When Beyonce headlined Coachella?
Yes.
Holy cow.
Coachella's not
shut
what it
down
was.
The internet.
Not what it was. I don't want to go to Coachella. I don't want to spend the money. I want to have a hotel room. I don't like camping. I don't like being sweaty. I love music, but I don't love music that much.
You know, I love that you don't like being sweaty, so you moved to South Florida, but then you abandon all sleeves.
Yeah.
You own, there are no sleeves.
There's no sleeves pictured nor necessary.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
not at all. But I think that Coachella right now is kind of more of like a social status thing. Like, I think people think that if you're at this music festival, you're highlighting your time on your social media, that you've sort of entered this group of people that have maybe made it, or influencers who are on the scene at all of these trending events. For me, it's kind of the opposite.
Yeah.
For me, I see Coachella highlights and I just am happy that I'm not there.
Okay, but I know it used to be a place like when I worked in broadcast in network television. Like, you know, Coachella, I was like, would spend my whole weekend before I went back on Monday scrolling through the feeds. This is someone posted this, someone posted that. Now, do influencers really even try? I mean, it feels like people who are wannabe influencers are there taking selfies.
James Charles.
Like James Charles.
It all just comes back. The only reason I would go to a Coachella is because No Doubt has consistently played Coachella the last like 9 or 10 Coachellas.
Right.
Coachellis to Coachella. But I am a huge Gwen Stefani fan. Coachella. Is that it? Yeah.
I think it's Coachella.
I would go to see them, but I could also just go to a No Doubt concert.
I would rather go to the orchestral music festival, Coachello.
Crocello. So you crochet while you
Play
eat
the
some
cello.
jello.
No, cello. The cello.
Oh, okay.
That's the music festival I went to.
Okay.
Cello.
Wow, that sounds extremely boring. But kind of on brand, and you should wear that shirt, to be fair.
Absolutely on brand for me.
Now listen, Pierce Brosnan, speaking of cellos, will always have a special place in my heart as James Bond, but Daniel Craig really is the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Daniel Craig is tackling the new title role in Luca G's new LGBTQ+ film, Queer, based off the 1985 novel by William S. Burroughs. So, Daniel Craig is going to play William Lee, which is a shy, insecure, gay character who is pursuing a discharged American Navy serviceman. So, kind of little like Brokeback Mountain vibes, minus the cowboy. Insert the Navy.
Insert the Navy.
Yeah, I bet you would. But what I found also to be kind of interesting about Daniel Craig, I was listening to Bruce Bosley's podcast, the Daddy Podcast.
Yeah.
And Daniel Craig loves a good gay bar. He says that he feels safe and welcomed, and he gets style tips from the attractive gay men in the room.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I would rather get style tips from James Bond.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
no, well,
I'm not there to advise Daniel Craig how to dress.
Yeah.
I'm there to peek behind, see what the label is, and maybe just like look back there.
I want to know what he smells like. Like, I would think, I often think to myself when I see really attractive actors and actresses, to be fair, when I see their pictures and red carpet coverage, I think, what does that person smell like? To me, Daniel Craig is going to be real good. Like, it's the deodorant and the cologne set, when they match.
Yeah.
Or no, you don't.
Yeah, lilacs and lasagna. That's what he smells like.
I was thinking more like sex and Chanel.
Likes lilacs and lasagna.
All right, well.
8 layers.
There you go.
God, I don't even know where that came from. Just letting it all out.
It's okay. John, so we get so lucky with our guests, and this week is truly no different. We sat down with RuPaul's Drag Race royalty, one of the hardest working queens in Southern California and worldwide. Check it out.
And she joins us now. Hi, Pandora. Thank you so much for being with us.
Hello, I'm happy to be here wherever I am.
It's a very glamorous but non-distinct backdrop you've got.
Boxx Studios, honey.
It is, yeah, here at the Boxx Studios. You just never know where I really am, though.
Which is frightening because you could be like right outside my door.
Right now at this
I
moment.
was earlier, but I was kind of bored, so I left.
Yes.
You and everybody else, baby. You and everybody else.
Who comes in contact with that door, by the way.
Yeah.
Pandora, we're so happy that you joined us today. I know that your schedule is extremely tight. You are one of the busiest and hardest working drag queens in Southern California. I've watched you pretty much work consistently every weekend when you're not on our television screens, either at the Abbey, at Chill Bar in Palm Springs. I mean, I'm pretty sure Andy Santiago will just send you wherever he needs you. And I don't ever really see you saying no. Do you love your insane work schedule? And what's next for Miss Boxx? Mrs. Boxx, if you're nasty.
I do say no sometimes. But Andy is great. Andy, I knew since I moved to Los Angeles, and he's always been a huge supporter of me. So I love Andy Santiago. Thank you for continuing to book me and love me. What's next? Well, I spent the last 3 years working on an album. So,
whoa, music!
Very nice.
Well, yeah, it's your music and your music videos that are just like so fun. Like I can go down to okay, I've got 8 minutes to kill. All of a sudden, I'm 30 minutes late for whatever I had to go to.
Well, and people don't do music videos correct anymore. So I'm really happy that you are putting just as much time into your music video as you are the actual song, because I miss the days when the music videos were really on all day, and I don't think that today's artists dabble enough in that level of production when it comes to music videos.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's because there isn't like a dedicated music channel, and, you know, not everyone watches music videos. But I love music videos. Like, I was obsessed with MTV and music videos. And if there's a music video bar, then I just watch the music videos, and I'm not even talking to anyone. So
you're zeroed in.
All right, so
yeah, I'm just like watching the videos. And I just was lucky that I worked with some great people on the videos that I did.
Now, we were talking about your busy schedule. What's next? Well, coming up here in just a couple of days, you're going to be here for May the 4th Be With You concert with the South Florida Pride Band. Why did you choose this place and this event to come to?
Well, they asked me, and I said yes.
Well, okay. All right.
It's more about I'm really not. I'm not Trixie Mattel. I don't get to pick and choose my gigs really. But I was really thrilled. Like, this is something that really resonates with me. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I have been since I was a kid. John Williams' music is iconic. And to be asked to host this was amazing. And I'm thrilled, and I'm super excited.
So what's your favorite? I mean, so many of his scores are iconic, and I have no range, but like bump, 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 or Indiana Jones, or Star Wars, the Imperial March.
One.
What's your favorite one?
Yeah. I don't know if I have a favorite. I really do love the I got so tongue-tied. I'm just so excited about Star Wars, you guys. Oh my god! But I love the Star Wars theme. Like, I think it's so iconic, and certainly Indiana Jones is up there too.
Yeah. Well, who is sexier, Indiana Jones or Han Solo?
Good question, John.
I mean, since they're played by the same person, I can say Harrison Ford.
Oh.
And just because we have you here within our reach, I do have to ask, with the finale approaching this Friday, is there a queen from this season of the race that you are especially rooting for, maybe more than one of the others?
No.
No. Oh, good answer.
But I do. Yes, but I do personally know Sophia Crystal, and she was in Rochester for a little bit, and so, you know, I have to throw support to the one I know and who is actually amazing. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. You haven't taken a position on anything.
No.
I totally respect that, but a choice must be made
for this
question.
Finale question.
I'm running for office, so I'm learning how to like not talk and
stop.
answer a question quickly.
Okay, another question then.
Yeah.
What are you running for?
She's not.
Oh,
I'm not really.
I was like,
You just got John so excited
because like politics is my thing. I was like, oh sweet, I'll be your whip. I'll do your polling for you. Get it? I'll do your polling.
I pay attention to politics, so I'm doing the politician non-answers.
Okay, well, the show is W Boys WeHo to Wilton. Which is your favorite, WeHo or Wilton Manors?
Oh, I feel like in Wilton Manors, it's a little more fun because it's not as pretentious.
Oh, do you know we shared that same response?
And
Alan
there
Cumming.
aren't a lot. There aren't as many. What's the word? Heterosexuals that invade the space in Wilton Manors. And I worked a good time in Wilton Manors.
And remember, an ounce of pretension is worth a pound of manure.
I've never heard that before.
That's Steel Magnolias.
Oh,
girl.
I guess I just didn't.
I'm going to take your G card.
No, you know what? It was just your delivery. That's all.
That's true. Pandora Boxx, thank you so much. You will be here on Saturday, May the 4th at the Amaturo Theater at the Broward Center, 7 p.m. Tickets are on sale now if they're not sold out. So go now, get some tickets. I can't wait to see you when you get here on the 4th.
I was going to say, we will see you there.
Yes, I'm super excited.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Pandora Boxx!
Thank you, our love.
That was one for the banned books, honey.
Banned books. And yeah, May 4th. I can't wait. I will absolutely be there. Yeah.
We will be there. All right. Now, John, we may be work wife and work husband, but how well do we really know each other? I think it's time for just a couple rounds of 2 truths and a lie. And since I can still feel that welcome shot, I can't think of a better time. So who would like to start? You or me?
I'll go first.
Okay. So I will guess the lie.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go. I wish we had some.
I'll play off that.
Okay. May the 4th be with you. Theme underneath.
My first flight ever.
Okay.
Was to Daytona Beach.
Okay.
And I had been scared because Jaws had just come out, and I was scared to go in the ocean.
Okay.
That's one.
Okay. Feeling like that could be a truth.
I once spent an evening watching a movie with Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Okay.
And the Duke of Edinburgh.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And which one do I want to give? I never wear underwear on Thursdays.
Okay. Okay. I am going to say the lie is the first flight to Daytona Beach, and you didn't go in the water because you were afraid of Jaws.
You are incorrect.
I'm incorrect. What is the lie?
That I do sometimes wear underwear on Thursdays.
Oh, then what's that smell?
I didn't say they were clean. But no, my dad and my grandparents were flying me down. It was Eastern Airlines, and they wanted me to be to be with me on my first flight, and it was great. But my mom, who's scared of flying and scared of the ocean, almost had me pee in my pants half the time. Yeah, but I did get into the ocean. I was not bitten by Jaws specifically or any shark or jellyfish. So good times. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I will give you mine. Okay, my first 2 truths and a lie. Don't look at my paper.
I couldn't read that. I barely read this.
A, I performed in an off-Broadway musical called Naked Boy Singing for 5+ years. B, I slept with Andy Cohen twice. C, I worked at Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant Pump for a whopping 8 days.
I'm going to say B, because you only slept with Andy Cohen once.
You are correct, but I did not sleep with Andy Cohen at all. At all. We can clear that rumor up now and not start it. And yes, I think you knew Naked Boy Singing already.
Yeah.
Lisa Vanderpump, I was there for 8 days before I got swallowed up by flaming saddles. So, yeah.
That sounds delicious.
Oh, yes, just like our welcome shot. Okay, I'm excited. Give me your second one.
Yes, okay. So
this is good. This is the good stuff.
Yeah, this is the good stuff. Okay. Okay.
You didn't write yours down?
No, they're all up here. I don't write my secrets down.
Okay.
I know. I put them on broadcast. That's what I do.
I'll have to shred mine.
I once in a jet-lagged haze semi-assaulted Morgan Freeman.
Okay. I hope that's true.
I am about to have 10 more hours a week of free time. So clients, call me. Or did I not break my leg playing flag football in 7th grade?
I am going to say that you did not, although I would love it to be true, you did not assault Morgan Freeman.
Incorrect. I broke my arm in 7th grade, not my leg. And I was really tired. I was jet lagged. I'd been up since 5 a.m. Eastern, and I was checking into the hotel where it was where we were going to work that weekend. And so I had my roller behind me. I'm exhausted, and I look up, and coming towards me in the elevator lobby is Morgan Freeman. I'm just like, "You're Morgan Freeman." Spoiler alert: he already knew. He was not waiting for me to tell him that he was Morgan Freeman. He was aware.
Would you look at
but
that?
He was really great. But it gets better because I just go on. Then I realized I'm on the wrong floor.
Oh.
So I would have to turn around and follow him into the elevator that I just got off of. And he just got, and I was like, you know what? Nope. We're just going to wait for the next car.
There you go.
That was a really fun weekend.
That was a smart way to go.
The weekend he was doing the movie Invictus.
All right.
Yeah, it was a really good weekend.
That.
Yeah.
Did you speak to him as well for an interview, or you were just
not that week?
Same place.
I wasn't on the Invictus junket. I was on others, but I have interviewed Morgan, and he is great.
He's lovely.
And yes, he does sound that soothing and cool in person. So.
I would pay money for a Morgan Freeman app just to fall asleep to his voice. I really would.
Right?
I would not like $2.99, like 99 cents. I would pay.
Okay,
but I would still pay. I would still pay.
I would love to be in the room when they pitched that to him. Like, so Morgan, you're really good at lulling people to sleep.
Right.
So what we like you to do. He's like, excuse me?
And we're only going to charge 99
And we're only
you won't be in the $2.99 bracket.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you'll have 10 hours more a week. That's going to be true. Okay,
great.
There you go.
Absolutely.
All right. And let me give you my second pair. Okay. A, I have slept with a lady. B, I was once locked up for 12 hours for public intoxication in Ohio. Or C, I am followed by one of the most iconic cast members from both seasons of The Traitors on Instagram. What is the lie?
B, you were locked up for 12 hours for public intoxication.
Yes, that is the lie. Good job. See, I would never be intoxicated in public. Come on now. Never. We don't drink outside the confines of our home and this fine studio right
I feel like this is our home, though.
It's true.
Really?
It's true. There's a cot in the back. Right back there.
There's a bed.
It's an equity bed, actually. Yeah, you got our 6-minute equity naps in between takes.
All right. Well, last week we did some predictions.
We did.
Should we see how we did?
I think we should. Yes.
Okay. Well, last week I predicted we'd do shots with Billy Porter at Miami Beach Pride, and the Gloria Estefan musical On Your Feet would blow us away. Eric, what did we do?
Well, you didn't do shots with Billy, but Gloria's musical did indeed blow you away and rule at the Hard Rock. That is for sure. Let's get to this week, though. Coachella wraps up, and I predict it will be whelming. Not overwhelming, just whelming.
Yeah, I feel very whelmed right now. All right, the NBA playoffs start for real. The Heat need to win tonight to get in. I predict they will, and they will win their first series.
Ooh, I don't even know what you just said. Guy Ritchie's new film, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, opens today. I predict Henry Cavill won't be shirtless enough for me in this film. I want more. And just like that, John, our job here is done. It goes by faster every single week. I adore you. Thank you all for watching at home. Please share this feed everywhere. And if you have any questions for us, if you have any games that you would like us to play, hit us up on Instagram at the W Boys. I'm Eric Restivo.
I'm John Hayden.
We will see you next week.
Bye.